calling it a love song.
What is up, my beautiful gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on who is busy gossiping about you, who is that person or persons, you know, where they're from, what is their whole schmeal, what are they saying about you. So yeah, we got 6 polls here today. We got intuitive messages, we got songs, guys, we got it all, okay? So let's get straight into it. So we got poll number 1, poll number 2, poll number 3, poll number 4, pile number 5, and pile number 6. So these are the 6 piles. So yeah, pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you loads, and let's get straight into it. What is up, pile number 1? Let's get straight into your reading. So who is busy gossiping about you? Honestly, I love these videos. I don't even freaking know why, but I think it's because of the drama, the energy, the juice. It's like, okay, let's see who is busy gossiping about you. So yeah, this is your channel message video. We don't have songs, guys, I'm really sorry, but I'll link down the song Your Name Hurts by Haley Steinfeld, because for some reason I'm hearing that song and like a lot of like Haley Steinfeld's coming up, and like Sabrina Carpenter, even like Driver's License. Like I'll link that song down below as well. But anyway, so the vibe that I got for you guys, pile number 1, was really interesting. Like for some reason, guys, like tell me why, I heard something about like headline news. Like I literally heard the words headline news. I heard something about like even the little kids know about it, or like everybody knows about it. So pile 1, I feel like if you have been keeping something under the wraps for like a really long time, maybe you went into surgery about something, or maybe you went to the doctor for some reason, you know, it could have something to do with regards to your mental health, your physical health, but it's something that you basically covered up. And I feel like people are busy gossiping and speculating about something that you did, something that you underwent, or whatever, you undergoed, or whatever. Like I just heard something about like everybody knows about it basically, and like word has been traveling around, you know, like it's a small place, it's a small world, a small town, like people are beginning to speculate basically about you. So especially if you've been trying to keep something under the wraps, I feel like people have been maybe noticing something, like maybe it even could be something small, you know, where it's like you just got your eyebrows done, and I can see people saying like, oh, like they got the eyebrows done, like I feel like they're probably gonna go meet up with someone, or like they're going on a date with someone. Or I'm seeing something about like someone just like yeah, noticing something about your physical appearance because you look different. So especially like I said, if you went to surgery, and if that doesn't resonate, I just feel like it's something small where it's like you did something to yourself, you know, like physically you're different. And I see people speculating on why you did that as well, you know, maybe it even could be a different nail color, it could be you dyed your hair. And I can see people saying, oh yeah, like they dyed their hair red because they're a Satanist. It's like that type of thing where it's like people definitely jumping out of proportion. But we'll get more into like how serious does it go as well. But like, yeah, I'm gonna read your channel message first because I always read it last, but yeah, Spirit's saying I should read it first. So yeah, let's see your channel's message. It says, I saw you walking up and down asking people questions you shouldn't have. Guys, that sounds like it's freaking from a movie or something, but okay. How do you even know them? I know everything about you and you never mentioned their name. Oh my gosh, guys, why do I feel like I'm the one that's getting like interrogated here, guys? But yeah, I feel like the person that's busy gossiping about you could just be, you know, someone that you don't know that well. Like I feel like it could be someone that maybe like it's your barber, or like it's the person that does your nails, your eyebrows, the person that like, I just feel like it's someone that like works for you, or someone that you've paid in the past. Because I was getting the vibe where it's like, you know, services were basically exchanged, where it's like you went there to get something and then you paid them for their services as well. So yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe you've been asking people questions, or people are busy questioning things about you. And I just feel like, you know, you even could have a new friend, and I can see people being a bit like, oh, that's weird, like I've never seen you hang around this person, like that's weird, like how did you meet this person, that doesn't make any sense. So, you know, maybe you've been broadening your friendship circle or something, and I just feel like people are a bit like skeptical. They're kind of like, oh, who is this person, why are you their friend, like what's going on? Or maybe you're dating somebody new, or people are busy speculating that you're seeing somebody like behind the scenes, you know, under the wraps, under the covers, you know, after the moon goes down, after the sun goes down, like late at night type vibes. But yeah, so the first card that we got is changed my love language. That is really interesting because I actually feel like this really does go. So okay, let's put the card over here. But yeah, I feel like this person is someone that is just a bit concerned about your love life, basically. So yeah, this person is someone that I feel like I said, you might have been paying them for something. But yeah, I definitely feel like they've worked for you at some point in your life, or you've given them money, or you've let them borrow your car, or like you've borrowed them salt. Like it could be a friendly neighbor. But yeah, you've definitely given them something of value to them. And I just feel like they're a bit concerned about, like, yeah, your new relationship. They're a bit concerned about you know, who you're busy talking to. And they're kind of saying, like, you know, you should basically, ooh, guys, that brings us into the next card where it says look behind you, you know, like, you know, scary horror films, like, you know, scary movies, like, you know, scary shit, basically. So I do feel like either this person is someone that's basically stalking you as well, and maybe the next video or the video after that will be who is busy stalking you. But I feel like you definitely might have a few stalkers, definitely like stalking you in person or online or something. Like a lot is like I'm getting online stalk and everything. But yeah, I just feel like somebody's been like, you know, maybe just asking questions about you, and this person's kind of like but worried about who this person is, basically. So they're trying to find out, like, how did you meet this person? And you know, it's either or where it's like maybe this person's being a bit intrusive, where it's like it's none of their business, or they're trying to be like, oh, I'm your neighbor, like I care about you, like, you know, I just want to know what you're doing. So I'm not really sure your relationship with them, but there is a vibe where it's like it seems like you guys only know each other because of money, or you guys only know each other because of like because you gave them something, basically. But yeah, I just feel like they're kind of like a bit concerned about you. Like they're concerned about your safety, they're concerned about, you know, what you're doing, especially if this does involve, like I said, going to the doctor and undergoing surgery. You know, they could just be like saying like, oh, like you shouldn't go to that doctor, like, you know, they're not really good, or like go to a different one or something, or get a second opinion as well. Like people could even be saying like, oh, like I think you're pregnant or something, or like I wonder why did they go to this doctor or this dentist, like is something going on. But like yeah, people are definitely speculating something about you. And I feel like it's making people see you in a different light. But guys, it's not all bad though, for real. Like it's not really not all bad. I just feel like they're wondering, you know, like why are you keeping this thing a secret, basically? Like why are you doing it so, like, you know, like paranoid? Like are you concerned people are gonna find out about it? And I feel like people already know about what you did, basically, as well. Okay, so then the next card that we got is the Seven of Pentacles that came up, right? So this does talk about, you know, hard work and everything. So I just feel like this person is like saying that you went through a lot of trouble to kind of conceal something, or they feel like they're waiting for you to also confront them and talk to them about like what's going on between you and them. But like I said, if you are this person's boss or something, or if your boss is busy gossiping about you, it could have to do with money as well. Like, you know, this person saying, oh, like I wonder how do they make their money, how much money do they make, when are they going to be working again, when am I going to see them again, that type of vibe as well. But this also does talk about, like, you know, waiting for stuff as well, like waiting. And it's kind of like this person is not even like, they can't see how much like success and fortune is basically, you know, coming towards them, because they just see this one pentacle that came out. But it's like, bro, you can see that they're like working hard, like, you know, your hard work is paying off as well. So I just feel like this person's saying that you have so much potential for, like, you know, your future and everything, and they're saying they don't want you to kind of like, you know, basically lose track of where you're going. So this even could be a parent that's concerned about you not studying as hard as you should be on exams and everything. Like they're saying, why are you on your phone the entire time? Like, you know, who are you texting? Like we all know those people where it's like, bro, if you stay with your parents when you're on your phone and you're busy smiling, and then your mom or dad, whoever looks after you, looks at you and they're like, oh, who you texting, why are you smiling like that? And it's like, bro, I'm looking at memes because it's funny, like, you know. So yeah, people, like I said, are busy speculating. And then we also got the Queen. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely getting that vibe, guys. Like I just feel like people are thinking that you're busy hiding something, and it's like either you are or you aren't. Like I can't tell you what you are doing and what you aren't doing, but the Queen of Cups does talk about, you know, that emotional thing. So, and with the love language, I feel like this person's basically gossiping about your love life. They're gossiping about who you're busy seeing, and they're saying, oh yeah, like I think they're busy dating somebody new. I don't know how they met them. And they're, but like I said, concerned. It even could be, like I said, a parental figure, a mother, a feminine figure, an auntie, a grandma or something. Actually, not a grandma. Like I'm not getting that they're too old, but maybe like an aunt, or like, you know, second cousin removed even, but they're older than you. a bit older, just like a little bit, like even by 6 months even. Like I feel like the age difference isn't that big though. But and like I'm seeing something about them saying, yeah, like I saw them texting someone and I think that they like them. So I feel like you could even be dating somebody new, or I feel like people are busy thinking that you're dating someone new, but actually you're not doing anything, you know? Like, yeah, literally. And yeah, something about the mornings also coming up. Like maybe this person saw you in the morning, or like they only gossip about you in the morning. Like, yeah. And then we got the Emperor card that came up, right? That's interesting, you know, talking about like Aries energy. So definitely this person could be, let's say a Taurus, an Aries, a Sag, or like a Capricorn. Okay, there could be an Earth sign, you know, but I feel like there also could be maybe a Sag sun and then a Pisces moon, or like a Sag sun and then a Virgo moon or something. Like I'm getting like a fire sun and then like maybe a water moon, and then like their Mercury could be in a water sign, or their rising could be in water sign. Yeah, definitely like a water rising, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And maybe you could be the fire sign rising as well. There's even something about like them just not wanting to mess with you, and I feel like people are trying to get into your business. They're trying to be very intrusive, and yeah, people are just really bus basically, guys. And if you don't know what bus means, bus is a South African term when someone's being nosy. So if someone's being nosy, just be like, bruh, why are you being so bus, bruh? Like, no, bruh, like don't be so bus. So yeah, like I just feel like this person's being very nosy. They want to know all about you, you know. The Emperor card is like they're trying to be like, bro, how did you end up being an emperor? Like, you know, what's your story, what's going on, like, you know, how did you end up doing this basically? So maybe somebody wants to know your success story. But yeah, like I said, something about intrusive energy, intrusive questions, you know, asking around, and they want to know basically what's going on with you, what are you keeping from them and stuff like that. And then we also got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, sis, I see you. So this does talk about being single. It does talk about, again, money, success. It talks about choosing to be single. It talks about just, you know, being your own energy, owning your feminine side, owning your everything basically, you know, being in your power. So I just feel like this person is kind of like wondering about, like I said, either your success story, they're wondering how your studies going, and they're also wondering if you are in another relationship, or like are you seeing somebody behind their back basically, you know. So like I don't want to say like it's a cheating scandal because we don't have any Three of Cups here, but I'm seeing something about like maybe you're talking to two people at once and it's very casual, or like I said about someone kind of just being a bit like yeah, like are you talking to somebody new, are you seeing someone else, or like what's going on basically. They want to know about your personal life, they want to know everything, they're super bus. But yeah, that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 2? Let's get straight into reading. Who is busy gossiping about you? Alrighty, so it's really interesting because for some reason I heard something about like blood, guys. Like I don't even know why. Like obviously trigger warning, I'm sorry if you don't like the word, but I feel like I don't know, this person, I feel like this could definitely be someone in your bloodline. It could be a family member. Like I'm getting something about like a feminine for some reason. Like I'm getting like it could be your sister. Like I feel like your sister could be busy gossiping about you, or it's someone that you have shared like, you know, an intimate bond with basically. Or I feel like you guys have the same blood, you know, blood is thicker than water, that type vibe. And I even heard the words like I literally heard these words: it's always hard to have this conversation, or like, yeah, like no one wants to tell you this, or like I didn't want to tell you this, or you know, sometimes it's really hard to be honest with you, or something like that as well. So I just feel like it's kind of like beating around the bush before you get into what actually is happening. So this person, when they were busy gossiping about you, I think that they were very cryptic in a way, where it's kind of like they did talk about you, but I feel like at the same time they didn't want to say anything, but like they felt like they had to. They felt like they felt obligated to. They felt like because they were your sister, because they were your family, they felt like, you know, they needed to tell someone, or basically they would go crazy, go insane or something. Like I'm seeing something about them saying they can't keep a secret and they couldn't keep it to themselves basically. So, you know, maybe you told this person something, or you didn't tell them something, and I feel like because you said something or you didn't say something, they're kind of like, oh, like they're keeping something from me, like I need to get this off my chest basically. So yeah, this person was trying to get something off their chest, and they basically just let her rip basically. So let's get into your channeled message. It says, I just felt Wait, it just felt so easy to say. I definitely made things worse by telling them things about you after I promised I wouldn't. I didn't even see this message, guys. Oh my gosh. So yeah, like I was getting the vibe where it's like, I don't want to say like it's betrayal or anything, but I definitely feel like it's someone you truly trusted, bro, for real. You trusted them, you know, you love this person, they cared about you so much, they still care about you. I feel like even though this person gossiped about you, it's kind of like they really care about you, bro, for real. And maybe they thought at the time it was in your best interest. Yeah, I feel like they thought they were making things better by maybe saying something about you, but actually they made it worse as well, you know. It's kind of like say now you snuck out, and I can see maybe somebody calling and saying, hey, do you know where so and so is? And then them saying, oh no, I don't know where they are. And it's like either A, you could be like, oh no, like they're with me, you could lie and say they're with you, but it's like if you're wrong, you know, you could actually be in danger, you could be in trouble. So I just feel like this person felt like they couldn't keep this to themselves. They felt like it was really like, you know, a burden on themselves, and they felt like they had to basically just get it off their chest, basically. And yeah, sorry for saying basically so much, guys. That's my vocabulary, okay? But yeah, let's get into the first card. So it says rubbing off on ya. Yeah, I really do feel like this person felt like they needed to get it off their chest. They felt like they didn't want to be the one to deal with this as well. So they felt like maybe putting the burden on somebody else as well. Like I'm seeing something about them saying like, oh, it was too much for me. I needed someone else to help me as well. So this person, yeah, they made things worse by telling this one person, and I just feel like when they said it, they kind of regretted it instantly as well. Because where it's like rubbing off on you, I just feel like they were trying to maybe implicate someone else. They were trying to get somebody else involved, or they were trying to basically put more people in a situation or involve more people in this conversation than it needed to be as well. Like, you know, petty drama at school and everything. Like, guys, like I'm getting even something about like, say now you told your friend something, you told your sister something, a family member, whoever, and then it's like, and then they tell someone else, and then that third party becomes so involved, and it's like they weren't even there in the first place, but they tried to involve themselves anyway. So I feel like this could be the third party maybe busy talking right now, or it could be the friend that you told as well. But yeah, I'm just seeing something about like people coming in, and it's like not even any of their business, or like they weren't even there, like they didn't even know what happened. Like I'm getting like, you know, kill your darlings type vibe, like oof, I'll put their pictures over here. Ooh, I forget, I watched this movie like yesterday or the day before. Freaking love this movie so much. But yeah, I'm getting that vibe as well. And then we also got the clear nah yo. Yeah, they're trying to get it off their chest. They're trying to just be like, okay, this has nothing to do with me. I'm washing my hands. I'm done. I'm not involved. That type of situation as well. But like, okay, what are they saying though? Let's try to see if we can get what are they saying about you. I just feel like it's something that you said in like, you know, complete confidentiality. You said it in like a moment of like, okay, I trust you. And then this person just went behind your back and they said something basically. I feel like it could be something small, but it's basically gonna come back and bite you maybe in the ass one day. Like it might not be a big deal now, but like it might come up later as well. But yeah, let me see if I can get more about what they said though. We got the Nine of Cups that came up, right? This talks about being content with where you are as well. See, I don't think it was that big of a deal. I just feel like this person shouldn't have said something in the first place, and yeah, they made things worse basically. But this person that said that is basically gossiping about you, or gossiped about you once, yeah, because I don't think they did it multiple times. I think they only did it one time, but I feel like that one time was enough. Like they did enough damage. But yeah, with the Nine of Cups, you know, that is a good card to get. It just talks about kind of, you know, being happy, complacent with where you are, and kind of being like happy and everything. So I really feel like this person cares about you, and they would never want to do or say anything that would hurt your feelings either, especially if it is your family as well. Yeah, like they're saying, I would never want to hurt you. I would never want to do anything that would, you know, cause you harm. Like I would never want to do that to you. So if you feel hurt by this person, I really do feel like they really didn't have any ill intentions by like saying that thing about you behind your back. They really didn't. Like, they really didn't, okay? And then we also got the Page of Cups. So we got already a lot of water sign energy. Like, yeah, this person could have been a Cancer. This screams Cancer, Scorpio, and Piscean energy as well. I just feel like it's gonna come back as like a huge surprise as well, because maybe you're trying to find out maybe who started a rumor, or you're trying to find out something, and I can see you being surprised by actually who started it, or you're gonna be surprised by actually who this person is. Like, you're gonna be like, what? They told you that? Like, are you serious? No way. Like, they would never do that to me. Like, yeah, the Page of Cups, you know, surprises and everything. Yeah. And really sensitive energy, where it's kind of like they didn't know any better. They didn't know it would like hurt your feelings as well. Like, I really just feel like if you were hurt by this person, they really weren't trying to. Like, and then we also got the Ace of Swords that came up, right? So if you're having a lot of thoughts about anxiety, or if you're like worried, can you trust this person? I think you can still trust them. And like, let me know if you guys want me to make a separate video on can I trust this person, because I feel like with the Ace of Swords, this person is really overthinking a lot of things. They're kind of like, oh my word, like, I can't believe I told them that. Like, oh my word, they're gonna be so mad at me. What am I gonna do? What if they don't want to be my friend anymore? What if they stop talking to me? Now, again, about all these thoughts of anxiety, they're thinking so much, definitely, and they're worried that they're worried that they basically betrayed your trust. So yeah, I feel like they're waiting to hear back from you, or like they're hoping that once you get back from your trip, or once you get back to them, like, you're not gonna be mad at them, basically. Yeah, like, I'm seeing something about maybe you started ignoring their text messages, or yeah, maybe you're on a trip somewhere, or like the phone quality is really bad, the service and everything. But yeah, and then we also got the Page of Wands that came up, right? So I can see them also doing damage control. I see them taking accountability. I see them saying, okay, this was my fault, I'm really sorry, like, what can I do to make it up to you? And I also see them, like, you know, the person that they did gossip to, I see them saying, listen, this was a secret, don't tell them that I told you, like, you know, keep it under wraps, don't tell anyone. Like, I really do feel like they, like I said, they had no ill intention, they didn't mean to hurt your feelings or hurt you, and they trust this person as well that they gossiped about to you. They really did trust them. But I feel like it's not even gossip. I think it's just more about talking about you behind your back. And they're saying basically the secret is safe. Like, it's not gonna get out as well. Like, nobody knows. Like, nobody knows your secret. Nobody knows what they gossip. Like, nobody knows what they said even. Like, it's gonna stay between you, the person you told, and the person that they told. Like, I think it's gonna stay between that circle as well. Yeah. It's kind of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Like, that's a vibe where it's like, okay. And like, I'll link down the song Tokyo Drift, where it's like, Tokyo, I don't even know. But yeah, so that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What's up, pile number 3? Let's get straight into your reading. So who is busy gossiping about you? Okay, so the message that I have for you guys, sorry, why am I like stuttering now? I'm trying to think now. What was the message? Spirit. Oh yeah, so I heard something about this might be one of your guy best friends. Like, for some reason, like, I was getting like it could be a male, or I'm getting a lot of masculine presence from this pal. So I feel like it could be even like an uncle, or like someone on your dad's side, or yeah, like, I feel like it's someone like just someone muscular, someone masculine. But there was even a vibe where it's like he said, she said type vibe, and or they said, and like, I don't know, but this person might have just hurt you in the past, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like they might have hurt you in the past, and they're basically trying to kind of get in your good books again, or this person that's busy gossiping about you, I just see them trying to make it up to you. I see them trying to do everything to just, you know, make sure that you aren't mad at them, and yeah, they're really not trying to do anything that would basically aggravate you, because I feel like in the past, maybe this person, they were not your friend, you know, like, they were never really like, yeah, I just feel like maybe they weren't your friend before, or you guys were never really friendly together. It's kind of like you guys always had a really rocky relationship, and I just feel like they're trying to kind of move past that, and they want to get to a place where you guys can actually just, you know, be amicable and just have a conversation and speak to each other, you know, be civil and everything. So it seemed like a really petty thing, but I really do feel like, yeah, this person is busy gossiping about you, I really don't feel like you guys were friends ever. But yeah, they're trying to get in your good books. They're trying to just, you know, make it up to you, like I said. Because literally the first card they got here is receiving gifts. So they might even send you a message soon, and they might even say like, hey, I miss you, how are you? Or I can see them trying to maybe reconcile with you. I can see them just like, yeah, feeling a lot of anxiety when it comes to you. And yeah, they really don't like being on bad terms with you as well. So there might have even been a big falling out. But I really also do feel like there's more to the story when it comes to this person as well. Like, I feel like maybe there are a few people talking about you, pile number 3, and it's kind of like they were maybe caught in the middle, or like they didn't say anything, but like they said nothing, and it's kind of like their silence also speaks volumes in a way. Like, there's a vibe where it's like they were hanging around people that were busy gossiping about you, and they didn't say anything to kind of, they didn't stand up for you, they didn't try to stop what was happening. So they knew what was being said about you, and the fact that they stayed quiet about it, or like the fact that they didn't do anything about it, I feel like that's why they're coming up in the reading. But I feel like for the most part you already know who's talking about you. But yeah, this person that's coming up in this reading, I don't think they said anything. I just feel like they were there when it happened, basically. But yeah, let's get into your channel's message. So it's, sorry about that, I was just bringing the light a bit closer. So the channel's message says, the only thing that I said was that I was waiting for you to get back to me, and when you didn't, I assumed the worst. Nothing bad, don't assume it was me. So a lot of similar to part number 1, actually, about assumptions and everything. I do feel like yeah, like I said, they want to get into your good books, they want to be your friend again. But yeah, I don't think they say anything bad about you, though. I really don't. I feel like there are more people that said worse things about you. So the fact that they came up in this reading, I think it's maybe like a sign or something. Maybe they just want to like tell you that they're sorry, or they want to let you know that they would never try to, like, they would never like do that again, basically. Like, they learn from their mistakes, they learn from their past. And yeah, in the past they might have said some things about you, in the past they might have been really rude to you, gossip about you, and did all that stuff, but they're saying like they're above that now. They're saying they're over that, they don't do that anymore. So yeah, the first card that we got is receiving gifts. Okay, so I do feel like you might even receive a gift soon, or I can just see you getting a message from this person, because literally even the second card, like, we'll get into that, but like it's all about love languages. So pile 3, I just feel like this is someone that they show their love by maybe, you know, giving gifts to people and also receiving gifts after they feel loved. So this person might have just felt like you weren't really how can I say, I don't want to say the word reciprocating, but I just feel like this person didn't really feel cared for by you. They felt like you kind of left them in the dark, or they just felt like they didn't feel appreciated by you, basically. You know, maybe you've been working a lot and you kind of haven't had time to maybe prioritize one of your friendships or one of your connections with this, and this person just feels like, yeah, they felt neglected by it, basically. And it's this energy where it's like, because you weren't showing them love and affection, they found that love and affection from somebody else, from like a group of other people, because I feel like it's like a friend group that's busy talking about you, and they are a part of that friend group, basically. So yeah, this might even be an acquaintance of yours, so you don't even know them that well, but you know them well enough to know their name, like you know enough about them. And yeah, they didn't feel very loved and appreciated by you, basically. And the second card that we got is quality time. So again, with the quality time, I feel like you might have spent time with them, you know, in the past, because I just feel like you guys had a relationship, but it all happened like maybe a few years ago, a few months ago, even maybe a couple of weeks ago. But I don't think it was that recent, but it was long enough for them to make new friends and kind of like form new opinions about you as well. So there is a vibe where it's like they spend time with people that didn't like you. You know, maybe you stopped being this person's friend because they started befriending people that didn't like you. Like, sorry, this reminds me of like a Taurus that I know, actually. Like, they were like twins, actually, so maybe this could be the same situation. But basically, this one Taurus would hang out with people even though she knew that like the friend she hung out with didn't like her best friend, you know, didn't like her sister. And it was really messed up, actually. So I do feel like this person, maybe they just got caught up in the wrong crowd or something, or yeah, they know who gossips about you, but like they don't ever try to stop it, they don't ever try to, you know, butt in, they don't ever try to be like, no, that's wrong. So they've never tried to dismiss the rumors, but at the same time they've never tried to also deny them, or like they've never tried to encourage them as well. So it's kind of like they're very lukewarm in the situation, definitely. Yeah, because like they're saying the only thing I said was that I was waiting for you. Like I didn't say anything. Like don't assume the worst. So I really do feel like communication is a huge thing with this part number 3. I think because you guys aren't friends, because you guys don't know each other that well, that's why maybe the situation hasn't been handled in the best light maybe. But yeah, there's a vibe where it's like you don't talk to them, they don't talk to you. Like you guys only talk to each other if you guys have to, maybe. Like if you guys are in the same class, then if you have to, yeah. Okay, so the next, okay, let's see, what did they say? Let's see if we can get some of that. So we got the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I really do feel like this is someone that you really did care about once upon a time, you know. Like maybe there was even a time when you actually had a crush on this person, bro, for real. Like maybe it's your crush is busy gossiping about you. Like it could be innocent. Actually, this even could be like an innocent thing. So I think your crush might be talking about you, and if not a crush, I feel like it's a childhood friend, it's someone that you really cared about, and they cared about you a lot as well. But like that was once upon a time, you know. It's like things are different now, you know. You guys have grown up, you guys have changed, you have new friends. It's like everything is different now, basically. But there is a vibe where it's like this nostalgic energy where it's like they have a soft spot for you and they care about you as well. So like they would never like, you know, start to rumor about you. They would never like go out of their way to kind of, you know, say something rude about you. But like I said, they won't try to stand up for you as well. And I feel like that's a big thing where it's like they won't ever stand up to people that are trying to, you know, hurt you or something. Yeah. You know, maybe this person kind of feels even like trapped in this situation where they feel like they can't leave. Yeah. Or maybe I can even see this person saying like, oh, like, you know, they're not that bad. Like they're defending the people that were basically, you know, being rude to you as well. Like I'm getting a lot of sun energy. I'm getting Virgo, Capricorn, bro. Capricorn, 1000%. Yeah. It's like keep your friends close but your enemies closer. So yeah, I feel like one of your friends could be friends with one of your bullies even, and like that's just busy gossiping about you. So your bully is busy gossiping about you, or someone you already know, and your friend as well. But I don't think they're actually your friend though. And yeah, I was supposed to make a separate video on like who will your new friends be, and like can you trust your friends and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys want that video, because I can definitely make it. And then we also got the Queen of Wands that came upright, and everyone can hear me, but it's fine. So this does talk about, you know, authenticity. It talks about that fiery energy, you know. It talks about ghosting someone as well. So there is a vibe where it's like maybe you just stop talking to them, you just stop replying to them. You're kind of like, bro, I'm over this entire situation. Like I don't care anymore. Like, you know, you're not my friend. Like a real friend wouldn't do this to me. Like there's this vibe where it's kind of like you're done, you don't want to talk to them anymore. So I do feel like I said, I don't think they said anything directly, you know, rude about you. But yeah, like I said, they were an innocent bystander, if you could say so. There's a vibe where it's kind of like there's some swearing even going around. Like I'm hearing swearing, I'm hearing some like really hostile energy and like rude voices, or not rude voices, but like just like mean energy where it's like, okay sis, like calm down. Like someone's really feeling like, you know, anger about something. Like there's a lot of anger in this connection as well. So this person might even be like friends with the people that are busy gossiping about you because they're mad at you secretly, you know, because you stopped talking to them, because you stopped buying them gifts, because you stopped doing this, you know. Like there's this one thing that I remember, it was a quote, I think they said like I think it was in Grey's Anatomy where the guy was like, I'm in love with her, and then she was like, you're not in love with her, you're in love with how she makes you feel about yourself. Or, you know, some people will only be your friend for what you can give them. And I just feel like because you stopped giving them something, they stopped, you know, wanting to be a friend basically. So I do feel like this might have been a bit of like a surface level relationship, a surface level connection. They were friends with you for basically the wrong reasons as well. So honestly, it's a blessing that they're not in your life anymore, for real. And then we also got the Judgment card that came up, right? Because I do see you kind of like, you know, making a judgment call. I do see you kind of being like, okay, so let me get this straight. You were hanging out out with people that are busy gossiping about me, okay, cool, bye. Like, I'm seeing something about you knowing what's going on, like you know the entire situation. I feel like you know what's going on, and I just feel like it's up to you now whether you're gonna stay friends with this person or you're gonna leave them in the past, which definitely leave them in the past. Like, you do not deserve that energy. You're amazing, you're elite, you're awesome, okay? But yeah, I really don't feel like this person has said anything actively rude about you. You know, maybe sometimes they'll like say like a harmless comment about you, or like they'll like maybe make us like a snide comment, but nothing to the extent of like, I feel like people have said worse things about you, basically. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Which, of course, you know, gossiping is rude and it's wrong. Like, don't do it. But yeah, I feel like there's been people that said way worse things about you. But yeah, this person's coming up in the reading though, so yeah. And then we also got the Six of Pentacles. Let me move up the cards. So that's really interesting because literally we got the 6 and the 6. And anyway, so the number 6 does talk about kind of like, you know, love and hate. It talks about balancing everything out. It talks about like, you know, Libra. Like, number 6 is even associated with Libra energy. And it even talks about just, like, how can I say this? Like, I just feel like this person's like a really sly person where it's like you won't ever see them talking bad about you, but you'll always catch them at like the scene of the crime, you know? It's kind of like, yeah, like every time something bad happens, they're always there, but they're never involved. And it's like, bro, you know, like when they say like if you hang around the barbershop long enough, like eventually you're gonna get a cut. So I just feel like, yeah, this person is friends with the people that gossip about you. And with the 6 of Pentacles, you know, this does talk about like being polite though, because I feel like this person might even be sometimes a bit fake to you even, you know, like they'll act like they're your friend, but then behind closed doors actually they aren't. And although these are actually really nice cards, because I do feel like this person isn't a bad person, you know, I don't think that they're like a horrible person, like they're trying to, you know, like do any of that stuff. I really don't. I do feel, however, though, that they might low-key think that you deserve what people say about you. And like, that sounds so awful, guys, I know, but I just feel like with the 6 of Pentacles, there's a vibe where it's kind of like this fake energy where it's like, oh yes, like, you know, I care about you, but it's like, do you really though? Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing this as well, you know? I just feel like their actions don't match their words as well. Yeah. But yeah, it does talk about give and take. So yeah, like I said, about you stopped giving them something and now they kind of felt like, okay, I'm gonna get that from someone else. Like they weren't feeling fulfilled in this connection, so they decided to, you know, go to someone else as well. But yeah, guys, that is what I got for part number 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. What is up, partner? For this, get straight into your reading. So who is busy gossiping about you? All right, hey, like for some reason I feel like linking down like the multi-fandoms of like Afterlife, like they're kind of sad, but like you can watch them if you want to, but like I feel like linking them down, I don't even know why, but there's something about getting advice from someone. Like I'm even getting like Robin Williams. Like I'll link down some videos that I'm busy talking about, but I think the person that's busy gossiping about you, they definitely might be really old. Like I'm getting like, you know, what's his name? Alfred. Like I'll put his picture over here. Alfred from Batman. I'm getting that energy. Like I'm getting everyone from Batman. Like I don't even know why they're coming up, but I'm getting them. So I feel like this person, like I even heard the words like, you know, you are one of the only people that can make it out of here, or like you can make it out, or you can do better than this. Like, yeah, you deserve better, you can do better than this. So I'm seeing something about somebody grilling you down, someone saying like, listen, you know, you are better than this, you can do better than this, and someone just like constantly, you know, being on your back and like being obsessed with you. Even like I'll make a video on who's obsessed with you, but yeah, this person even might be a bit obsessed with you. They're kind of obsessed with like you, what you're gonna do, what's your next move. Like they always keep tabs on you. Like there's this vibe where it's like they're constantly, you know, trying to find out what are you doing, basically, who are you with. And at the same time, I do feel like this person might even be a bit of a mentor towards you. So this could just be someone that takes their job way too seriously, and yeah, it's like they don't want you to have any fun. They don't want you to kind of realize that there's a bigger world out there. Like I'll link down this one video. I think it's called My Best Friend Is Hot, and basically the synopsis of the movie was about, or the short film, there were the two best friends, and the one friend was really attractive, and this other guy was like really afraid that if he found out how attractive he was, then he wouldn't want to be his friend anymore. Like, you know, he was worried that like if he finds out that he's attractive, he'd want to find more attractive friends. And I'm kind of getting that vibe where it's like somebody's busy gossiping about you, but it's coming from a place of hurt. It's coming from a place of them not wanting to be replaced by you. And I don't know if that sounds really deep, if that sounds sad or something, but I do feel like, yeah, they feel like they're afraid you're going to replace them, and they just, yeah, they don't want to lose you as a friend, basically. But at the same time, they're kind of hindering your growth as well. So I just feel like this person sometimes will even gossip to you, bro. Like, they'll say things to you that are just like really belittling, like, you know, even like gaslighting in a way where it's like they'll tell you, like, Sina, you say, oh, like, I want to become an astronaut, or like maybe it's something else. Oh, I want to become a singer. I want to become a singer, or whatever. And then I can see them saying, oh, like, are you sure though? Like, I heard that this and this, and like only 1 out of 5 people like are successful artists, and that, and I can just see them kind of like downplaying what you are actually capable of. And yeah, like, I feel like this is someone that actually gossips to you, and they, like, yeah, they belittle you, bro, for real. And like, if that doesn't resonate, I mean, I think it does, but like, if that's not the entire vibe, I feel like this is just someone that like I said, they really care about you, but it comes from a place of like insecurity. So whoever gossips about you in general, they will gossip about maybe your appearance. They'll say like, oh, look at their nose, look at their mouth, like, oh my word, like, that's not pretty, that's not attractive. And it's like, obviously that's all subjective, and you are beautiful and amazing and all other stuff. But yeah, let's get into your channeled message. So it says, I know you are having a bad day, but you can't blame me. I just mentioned what you were wearing. Oh, I didn't even read that. I promise you guys, I didn't even see this message. Okay, but yeah, it says, I just mentioned what you were wearing and that you were acting weird. So I feel like it's one of your friends, and it's kind of like, you know, Mean Girls, or like Pretty Little Lies. Like, I'll put Alison De Laurentiis, like, I'm getting her, like, literally she's gossiping about you, like this person. Okay, Sasha Pierce. But there's like this vibe where it's like people will gossip about what you're wearing, or your voice, your accent, or like just like stuff like that. You know, they'll say, oh, like, you're acting weird, or they don't approve of your dreams and your aspirations and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I don't think this person is even a good friend to start with. But at the same time, I feel like they're doing it, and they're trying to be like, I'm doing it because I care about you, you know? Like, you know, those friends that are really blunt with you, that will tell you anything, like, they're always honest with you, like, they're your best friend. They tell you, like, hey, B, you got something stuck in your teeth, like, you know, that type of thing. But I feel like it's like that person, but like 10 times, like, it's like a bit worse than that. So it's like this person thinks they're being honest with you, but I feel like they're actually just like gaslighting you. They're just making you like, yeah, like I said, not realize your full potential, basically. But anyways, the first card that we got is the extrovert. So we got the ESTP, the ENTP, ENFP. Okay, we got all of these. Y'all can see it over here. So this person definitely might be a huge extrovert. I feel like there's someone that's very honest, very blunt. You know, they speak their truth. They always say what's on their mind. There's someone that's like, they always tell you what they're thinking, and even if they don't tell you, you know what they're thinking all the time. Like, I just feel like you guys are very intuitively connected. Like, I feel like it's your best friend. And yeah, I don't think they say anything bad about you. I just think that like they will say things to you that's a bit rude sometimes, you know, or like they'll gossip to other people and they'll say like, oh my word, like, look what she's wearing. But then at the same time, they would come to you and they would tell you that to their face as well. So whatever this person gossips about you, they would say to your face, you know. So I don't want to say that's like brave of them, but it's kind of like, I think that's a good-ish thing where it's like anything that they say about you behind your back, they would say to you to your face as well, you know. And I feel like they have already. So yeah, I think you know who this person is. If there's someone in your life that's blatantly rude to you, blatantly disrespects you, or just like, you know, is like this, like, that's who gossips about you. Like, I don't think it's someone that doesn't like you. I just think it's someone that feels insecure around you as well. Like I said, they will start nitpicking about your appearance and stuff like that. And then we also got, ooh, okay, and literally we got the Duff movies. Like, I'll put a picture over here of the Duff. But yeah, so we got the 5 stages of grief. So it says denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Like, I really do feel like for some reason I'm seeing this person kind of seeing the error of their ways. Like, I see them realizing that actually what they're doing is hurting your feelings, you know. Maybe I can see you saying, hey, actually this is really hurtful, can you stop saying that? Because I feel like if you confront this person that's busy gossiping about you, like, they will stop immediately, bro, for real. Like, if you say, hey, that's not cool, like, don't talk about me if I'm not there, like, I don't like that, I feel like they would actually be like, oh wow, like, you're right, you know. Like, I don't think that this person would carry on gossiping about you if they knew that it hurt your feelings, basically. But yeah, I just feel like this person feels very jealous of you. They feel like, I'll make another video on who's jealous of you, but yeah, they feel jealous, they feel insecure, they feel all that stuff basically around you as well. And like with all these stages, I see them, you know, going through denial, anger, bargaining, depression. I see them going through that, and then finally accepting that, like, okay, like, you know, you're a friend of mine, or like, I care about you, or like, this is like dumb, like, I should stop doing this, basically. Like, I see them gossiping about you and then realizing like, oh, like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing this as well. So I think people, when they meet you, they, for the most part, people like you when they meet you, you know. I feel like it's more like a in the moment type thing, where it's like, say now you show up late to a meeting and you're like, really, like, you look like a mess, and like your hair's a mess, and like maybe you didn't shower that day. I can see people being like, oh my word, like, they didn't shower, like, wow, look at that. Like, I can see them saying that, but then like, you know, being like, oh cool, like, still being cool with you as well, you know. Like, there's a vibe where it's like, yes, they gossip about you, but I think that like, they don't think it's a big deal. Like, they're saying like, yeah, like, I gossip about everyone, like, it's not a big deal, you know. So yeah, you know, if you want this to stop, I think it's saying, basically, spirit saying, you know, confront them and tell them to stop, and I think they definitely would as well. But yeah, let's get into the rest of your cards. So we got the 9 of Wands that came up, right? So this person is someone that is also very defensive, very, very, very defensive. I feel like they're very to themselves, and it's weird because we got the extrovert card, but I did read somewhere, like, it said something like, people that are really loud and people that have these type of personalities, usually they're people that don't feel, they feel misunderstood by people, they feel misunderstood by the universe, they feel misunderstood by friends, and usually they try to act out in ways to get attention from people, you know. So this person gossips about you, but I feel they only do it to get attention. Sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like they only do it to get attention, or they do it to kind of like, you know, make you mad. Like, they do it on purpose, basically, as well. Like, that's what I'm busy getting. And also I feel like I said, I just feel like it's all about insecurities. They're afraid to get hurt again. And yeah, they just feel like, you know, like, no harm done type vibe as well. Like, we all have those friends that are kind of like, oh yeah, like, you know, I hate you, like, you know, you're so ugly, or is that just me? No, I'm kidding, but like, you know, those people that are like that, like, that's what I'm busy getting though. And then we also got the Moon card that came up, right? This does talk about hidden emotions. It talks about even lying to someone. So I feel like this person will, like, say now they say to you, oh my gosh, like, I hate your top, like, but now they're trying to be sarcastic in a way, but I feel like there's like a hint of truth to what they're busy saying as well, you know. So every time this person is being sarcastic with you, like, they're actually being really honest. So if they're like, oh my gosh, I'm joking, I'm kidding, I didn't mean it, it's like, no, they did mean it, you know. But yeah, so this person has a lot of, you know, hidden emotions and like hidden feelings for you, and I don't think it's romantic feelings. I just think it's like a lot of pent up emotions, where it's like they feel like they're in your shadow, they feel like you're always in the spotlight, they feel like everybody likes you, they feel like people always choose you over them, and it's kind of like they're saying they feel like they're tired of it. They're saying, like, you know, like, they're trying to act out as well, you know, because, you know, bullies in general, like, for the most part, bullies always have a backstory where it's like they were neglected at home, or like, you know, they're neglected in general, and they try to act out to get attention. So I really do feel like this is someone that wants attention, and they're trying to hurt your feelings, basically. So honestly, don't let them win, guys. Like, you know, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And that's not true, you know. Words have meaning, words have power, but Yeah, and then we also got the Four of Cups that came up, right? So it's weird because we're getting a lot of advice in this pile number 4. Like, I'm seeing something about them saying, you know, the way to get this to stop is to honestly just ignore them. Like, you know, after you confront them, just like stop hanging around them. Don't talk to them, don't greet them, don't be their friend, don't act fake to them, don't do nothing. Like, literally pretend they don't even exist, you know? Because the Four of Cups does talk about apathy. It talks about not feeling anything towards someone. Because I feel like this person has so much emotions and negative feelings towards you, and it's kind of like you don't have any feelings towards this person. It's saying, like, you know, use that, like, you know, use that energy that you don't, like, use that, like, I don't know how to say it. Use it as like a weapon, basically, you know, because you don't really care about this person, because you don't really care if people talk about you behind your back, you know, show it to them, like, you know, show them that you don't care, because honestly, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what people say about you. It really doesn't. But yeah, they're definitely trying to get your attention, 1000%. And then we also got the Empress card that came up, right? So literally, guys, it's pretty obvious that this person is someone that is very popular. There's someone that's very extroverted. Like I said about the Alison De Laurentiis, like, there's someone that's very well known, and they're jealous of your beauty. They're jealous of something about you, and like, yeah, they gossip about your appearance. They gossip about that type of stuff. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. You are amazing. You are beautiful. I love you loads. Sending love and mother freaking light. And yeah, that's what I got for you, pal. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. What is our pile number 5? Let's get straight into your reading. So who's busy gossiping about you? Alrighty, so immediately, guys, I was getting, you know, ex energy, and that even your channel makes sure like it says ex. So, you know, if you don't want to hear about your ex, you know, exit the video. But if it's not your ex that's busy talking about you, I feel like it's someone that I think it's someone that you hurt, though, for some reason, even, you know, like I was even getting something about, like, you hurt this person way more than they hurt you, for real. And I feel like they talk about you sometimes, but like they talk about you to their friends. They say stuff like, oh yeah, like they haven't moved on yet. Like, it seems really bitter, honestly. There's an airplane. Super sorry about the pile number 5. Literally my camera cut off. But anyways, let's get straight into your reading. So a few messages that I heard for you guys was that this person says something kind of like, listen, like, we're best friends, or listen, you know me. And I heard something about, like, you know all of their secrets and they know all of yours. So I feel like this person is busy gossiping about you. I really do feel like they're only doing it because maybe they are kind of scared, or they're afraid that you're gonna maybe expose them, or it's kind of like they beat you to it before you could first, because maybe you found out something about this person and you were thinking about telling someone, or they're worried that you are going to do that. It's like similar to, like, say now you know somebody's about to break up with you, and then it's like there are two reactions. You could either A, you know, let them break up with you, or you could B, break up with them first so that they don't have, you know, the chance to break up with you in the first place. So I just feel like they are doing it before you, basically. But yeah, let's get into your channel message. So it says, okay, my ex said that you weren't over me, and sometimes I tell my friends that you're with me even when we both know you aren't. Damn. So another thing I'm getting is this person is busy gossiping about you guys, for real. They spread lies about you 1000%. You know, I feel like for the most part, nobody really believes the gossip or the rumors that go around about you. So now if they say stuff like, oh yeah, like, I heard that they aren't over me, like, if this is your ex, I can hear them say stuff like, yeah, like, you know, they still like me, or yeah, like, you know, I can tell that they're doing this. So like, I just feel like people are trying to kind of pin you for, like, I don't know how to say this. Like, say now you got a new partner, I can see people saying stuff like, or this person saying like, oh yeah, like, you know, their new partner isn't even attractive, or yeah, like, they're just dating this person to make me jealous. It's like people are busy gossiping about your feelings for your ex, guys, for real. Or your ex is busy gossiping and saying stuff like you still like them. But I feel like your friends don't believe the rumors, and even your ex's friends don't believe the rumors. And like, if this isn't an ex, if it's a best friend or something, or like your friends, I feel like, yeah, nobody really believes the rumors. They're kind of like, okay, whatever, like, it doesn't really matter. So I think that's a really good thing, that like nobody believes them. But there is a vibe where it's like they're trying to spread lies, basically. So the rumors about you aren't even true, so it's like not even relevant at all, literally. But yeah, so the first card that we got is friendly reminder. Okay, so this does talk about kind of like reminding someone, you know, who they are in your life, and kind of like remembering that, okay, like this is my ex, or like this is my friend. And also like stating boundaries as well. Like there's a vibe where it's kind of like this person definitely did cross a line, because I think that they're trying to overcompensate for their feelings for you. And it's kind of like, because they feel like you don't have feelings for them anymore, they kind of feel like betrayed, or they just feel like it's unfair in a way. So I feel like, yeah, they're trying to, you know, rekindle something. They're trying to remind you that like they don't want you to be on their bad side, but like if you don't agree to what they want, or like if you don't go along with it, they're gonna be a bit upset as well. Like there is a vibe as well. It's just kind of like saying, remember, you know, who you're busy dealing with as well. Like, remember, yeah, who you're dealing with. Because I feel like, especially if you know this person very well, I kind of feel like you know their tendencies, you know what they're like, you know what they're like when they're angry, when they're tired, when they're jealous. And I just feel like they're a very predictable person. So, people kind of already know what they're about to say about you, or you already know what people say about you. So it's kind of like, it's not even a big shocker when you find out who it is and what they say about you. But yeah, I really don't think anybody believes the rumors. And then the second card that we got is love listening to you. Okay, so this does talk about, again, like, you know, songs and music, and listening to someone, listening to their lives, listening to what they have to say, basically. So there's this vibe where it's like, yeah, they're definitely talking about you 1000%. And I'll make a separate video on who is busy talking about you, but I really do feel like it's an ex, or even like an ex crush, because it feels like it's someone that you might have rejected, or it's someone that you hurt, you know what I mean? But definitely someone feels very hurt right now, and I just feel like they're trying to vent out to people as well. So when they gossip about you, it's out of like anger, it's out of, you know, heat or frustration. It's this feeling of like, oh, like they don't want to talk to me anymore, like I don't even know who to talk to anymore, and that type of thing as well. So they only gossip about you, like, you know, maybe when they're intoxicated, or when they're with their friends, or like when they want to sound cooler than they actually are as well. If this person hears that, maybe say now you went to a concert, and of course guys, it's Rona, stay at home, but like say now they heard that you went to a concert, or you went to hang out with friends, I can see them say stuff like, oh yeah, well, I heard they went to a concert, but like I got plane tickets to go to Hawaii. It's like they're trying to one up you in everything you do as well, for real. And it's like, it's not even a competition. And the next card that we got is first date jitters and awkward. Okay, this reminds me of a Gemini. Definitely this person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, I'm getting Libra moon, I'm getting Aries moon, Sagittarius moon, Leo moon. I'm getting a lot of like, yeah, like heightened emotions and everything. But I also do feel like it's really awkward when they gossip about you, because people can just tell that like this person's up to no good, or even if it's not like they're up to no good, I just feel like nobody believes them. It's kind of like crying wolf. You know the story where it's like this person, this girl, she said that there was a wolf in the village, and then people were like, oh really? And then they believed her, and then she just kept lying, and then, you know, eventually there was actually a wolf. And then when she said there was a wolf, there was actually like, people didn't believe it. They were kind of like, bro, we don't believe you, like, you know, we're over it. So I just feel like it's really awkward, because I do feel like this person wants to talk to you, but I feel like by the time that they finally get to confront you and talk to you, you're not going to want to hear what they have to say, or it's going to be like, you're just not going to believe them, bro, for real. Like, I just feel like this is vibe where it's like, they've been lying for so long about you that, yeah, when they try to be honest with you, it's like, you can't even like trust what they have to say as well. But I am also seeing something about them saying that they saw firsthand what happened. So maybe they saw you on a date with someone, or they saw you go out with somebody new, and yeah, they're jealous about it, you know. Like, I see them talking about your plans for the future. Like, I see them say like, oh yeah, like they got accepted to this university, they're going this, they're doing this, they're doing that. It's like they're talking about what you're doing. And I just feel like they feel very left out, because you're making plans, but like they're not invited as well. You know, you might have even canceled plans with a friend, and then you actually went out that day. You know, maybe you told one of your friends like, oh, like say now they invited you over, I can see you saying, oh, sorry, I'm busy, and then actually you weren't, you know what I mean? And then I can see people being a bit like, oh wow, like they lied to me, like just being a bit upset as well. So it is a bit hostile. Okay, the next card that we got is the 10 of Cups that came upright. Wow. So that's actually a really good card to get, like, you know, that talks about success. I just feel like, you know, no matter what people say about you, it doesn't really affect you. I feel like, you know, regardless, you still know who your real friends are. Again, about the friendly reminder, it's like you know who to trust. And I really feel like Spirit is saying that you need to know who is on your side and who isn't on your side, because there are going to be people that are trying to pull you down. There are going to be people that are trying to just like, yeah, bring you down, gossip about you, spread negativity, and yeah, take you down with them. And I really feel like it's saying, remember who your real friends are and trust them. Like, don't believe the first thing that you hear as well, you know, because there's even something about like, maybe you were hurt that one of your friends was busy talking about you, but I feel like it might actually not be true, you know. So it's really saying to just trust that like the people around you are actually there for your best interest, and that they actually, you know, mean the best and they have good intentions for you. And then we also got the 10 of Swords. That's really interesting. So, you know, 10, that does talk about completions. It talks about ending something, ending a cycle, and starting new as well. Like, you know, you're ready for the next phase of your life. So people just like to talk about what you're doing next, basically, you know. It's similar to, like, how do I even say this, guys? It's like, say now you're busy taking your driver's test, you know, and it's like the guy's there and he's with his clipboard and he's busy looking at you, and you're starting the car and he's like, oh, it's like when people keep giving you the side out, or like they're acting like you aren't competent to do your job, and it just feels like, yeah, people are trying to second guess you even though you're doing the right thing as well, you know. So it's really saying again, like, don't doubt what you're busy doing. You're on the right path. But yeah, I do feel like there is going to be a downfall coming. I do feel like some people are going to be revealing their true intentions towards you, and it's just saying, you know, when this does happen, like, you know, when you do realize that some people that you thought were on your side actually aren't on your side, you know, do it gracefully. Don't try to get back at them. Don't try to get revenge, you know, because I just feel like, you know, this person's deepest, darkest secret, and it's kind of like, I don't want to say like you could end them, but low-key, guys, I feel like you know something about them that could really just, you know, ruin their reputation. And it's saying, like, don't tell people about it. Like, you know, it's saying keep it to yourself. Even if you want to get revenge or whatever, you know, don't do it. And then we also got the 2 of Swords that came up, right? You know, this talks about defensive energy. It talks about being guarded, being closed off, and not wanting to really open your heart chakra as well. So I just feel like this person's having a hard time trusting you and what you have to say, and they just feel like you don't have any feelings for them anymore. And it's like, they don't like it, you know. They could definitely be a Libra. This seems like someone that, like, they need to make sure that everybody likes them at all points and, like, all the time. And, you know, you can't satisfy everyone. Not everyone's gonna like you sometimes. And I just feel like this person isn't okay with the fact that you don't like them. You know, it even could be something small where it's like, maybe when you were at school, you saw someone and you were like, oh, I don't like them. And then I can see that person, like, you know, taking it to heart and being like, wow, they don't like me, oh my word, like, it must be because of this. And it's like, because this person thinks that, like, you have like a vendetta against them, like, they're trying to take things basically to the extreme. So it's really saying, yeah, like, you know, don't be petty with this person. I really feel like it's saying don't engage, don't try to, you know, like, don't listen to the lies, don't try to engage with this person at all. Because yeah, it's lies. And then we also got the third party situation, and literally the channel message does say, my ex said that you weren't over me, and my friends tell me, and sometimes my friends tell me that you're with me. And then we also got the 3 of Cups. And, you know, the 3 of Cups does talk about, you know, an ex. It does talk about, you know, third party. And people can hear me busy talking right now. But I just feel like, I'm going to be whispering, guys, sorry. I just feel like with the 3 of Cups, it's like, yeah, I think it really is a third party. I think that a lot of people are very jealous of you. And I just feel like your ex is jealous. And, like, even your ex's next partner is busy talking about you for real. But I really don't think it's affecting you. I don't think that it's that big of a deal. But, yeah, just don't engage. I feel like it's saying, have fun, enjoy your life, and let them talk. It's kind of like people are going to talk about you regardless, so might as well do what you love, period. Like, I remember my one teacher told me that, so I was like, yes, queen, okay? So, yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 3. So yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 5. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 6? Let's get straight into your reading. So who is busy gossiping about you? Oh, I really feel like this is going to be a really juicy reading. Like, it seems like it's like a lot of drama, like a lot of just different energies. But yeah, anyways, so the messages that I heard for you guys was I heard something about like it's me or you, or like you have to choose who are you going to trust. It's kind of like I see 2 people busy talking about you, and I feel like only one of them is guilty. I feel like you might have to choose between family and friends, or you might have to choose like who you're gonna believe as well, because I do think that there's someone busy gossiping about you, and I feel like how do I even say this, guys? It's like this person is basically saying that they know that they aren't the best person. They're saying like, I know I have my flaws. I know that sometimes I say the wrong thing. I know sometimes I do this. It's like this person is trying to say, listen, I know I've done some like shitty things in the past, but like I did not do this. So I do feel like this person kind of feels like you already chose who you believed before they even got a chance to, explain something to you. This person kind of feels a bit shut out by you, and I feel like they just want to talk to you and explain to you, why they say what they said as well. So I do think that this person did gossip about you behind your back, but I feel like they're saying that they had a reason for why they did it as well. They're saying like they were trying to defend you, but then they ended up kind of siding with the person that they were trying to defend you against. It's like, ooh, it's messed up, guys, for real. But yeah, and I'm something about spicy foods coming up, like I don't know, maybe going to the doctor, spicy food, like food poisoning or something. So make sure your food's always good and edible and everything. But yeah, let's get into your channeled message. So it says, you are literally so important to me, and I don't want something bad to happen to you. If you won't listen to me, then I'll find someone who will. I'll come back to you, or I'll come back to us, me or you. Wow. So yeah, guys, I really do feel that this person sees you as being someone that's very important to them, and I just feel like they're saying that they know that they aren't that good of a friend to you. They're saying they know that they've messed up in the past, and they're just saying they hope they can put this behind them, basically. So it's like this person was talking smack about you behind your back, but they didn't know the full situation. And I feel like now that they know what they know now, I feel like they're saying, okay, like, I retract my statement. It's like this person was on somebody else's side, but now they're on your side. And it just seems really messy, guys. It really does. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first card that we got is, hey Adora, feelings changed. I didn't even see that, guys. It just says feelings changed. Okay, so yeah, with Catra, and like I'll put the picture over here because I freaking love them. But yeah, it's like the story from enemies to lovers, basically. It's very cliche, but I do feel like this person always felt a certain way about you, but they had this prejudice against you. And I feel like now that they've gotten to know you, it's kind of like they realized that, oh wow, actually that's not true, or they realize that you're actually a cool person. And I just feel like their feelings for you have changed over time. And they were, like I said before, they were talking smack about you, they didn't like you before, but I feel like now they actually really find you to be really stimulating, really just like amazing person to talk to. And I feel like this person might even have feelings for you, but I just feel like this person's feelings for you has changed over time, and it's kind of like they wish they knew now what they knew before, basically. And I feel like they made a huge mistake, and they really are really sorry about it as well. Yeah, they want to take it back, but they feel like they can't. And I just feel like this person is trying to kind of like distance themselves from you after the event that happened. I feel like maybe you guys are really close at a point, and then they just started acting weird, and you're kind of wondering, okay, like why are they acting so weird, why are they being so distant, like what's wrong with them, is everything okay? And I feel like it's because they feel guilty. They know they spoke about you behind your back, they knew it was wrong, and yeah, I just feel like because of that they don't want to hang out with you as much anymore. So I feel like after they get over the guilt of what they did, I can definitely see them coming back to you and kind of apologizing and saying that they're really sorry as well. But yeah, you know, maybe you don't want to hear what they have to say, maybe you don't want to talk to them anymore, and you're kind of like over the entire situation. But I do feel like I can see them really trying to make it up to you. I can see them taking it back. I can see them, you know, thinking about things and like just analyzing themselves and like thinking about why they did that. I see them going through a huge transformation. I see them just like trying to heal their wounds basically as well, because the only reason that they spoke about you was because they had issues with themselves, you know. So yeah, and the next card that we got is caught in the act. Okay, that's really hectic, guys. So this does talk about kind of like, you know, being caught. It talks about like, I just feel like, you know, you found out something about this person and you found out before they wanted you to, basically. It's like, say now someone tells you, I have to tell you something, but you already know what they're gonna tell you. It's like, it takes away the entire surprise, you know what I mean? So I just feel like this person didn't expect you to know them, or they didn't expect you to know that it was them that was talking about you. And I just feel like it made them really worried. It made them kind of like yeah, it made them worried, it made them paranoid, and they're kind of like, yeah, they're saying they want to spend some time alone. They don't want to spend as much time with you anymore because they feel bad, you know. They feel really, really, really bad about it. And then we also got the Feign Ignorance card. And I freaking love this card. Like, I think out of all the cards in my deck, I don't know why, but Feign Ignorance, like, that's my favorite card. But it basically talks about, like, there were these two people, right? And this one person overheard these people gossiping about this other guy. And then this girl went to the guy that they were gossiping about, and she told him, she was like, yeah, you know, they said this about you, they said this about you. And the guy was actually, okay, there's an airplane. Sorry about that, but basically, after she told him what the people were busy talking about, what they said about him, he was actually really mad. Or he was like, not mad, but he was kind of just like, you said basically, you know, next time someone's busy talking about me, can you just feign ignorance? Can you just pretend like it didn't happen? Because it's embarrassing for me as well, you know? So I just feel like they feel like that right now. They feel like they know something about you, but they're not sure if they should tell you, basically, you know? It's like, yeah, they don't know if they should tell you what was said about you, or if they should keep it to themselves. Should they shout at the people that were busy gossiping about you? Should they not? It's like they're wondering what should they do next, basically. And I think because they're overthinking it a lot, they're kind of like, again, saying they're going in their hermit mode, basically. They could definitely be a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus. It could be an earth sign, very grounded, you know, thinking a lot and wondering what is the best thing to do morally as well. Okay, then the next card that we got is the Seven of Swords, guys. So, you know, this does talk about sneaking behind your back. I really do feel like there are a lot of sneaky people in your life. I feel like this is more like acquaintances. I feel like you don't know them that well, and it's the people that don't know you that well that will gossip about you, definitely. I think your friends would never do that to you, but it's people that you don't know that well. And I just feel like this person overheard a conversation about you, and yeah, they're kind of like wondering, should they talk to you, should they not tell you, what should they do, basically. So yeah, I can even see this person even maybe hanging out with you, but then yeah, you know, feigning ignorance and just pretending like it didn't happen as well. But like it's eating them up a lot because they're keeping a secret from you as well. But yeah, this is jealousy, you know, deceitful energy as well. So definitely, if you're wondering, is somebody gossiping about you? Yes, 1000%. There is someone, you know, trying to just say rude things about you as well. You know, maybe talking about like just how you handle certain situations. I can see someone saying like maybe they thought you were very immature, or like they felt like you could have handled the situation more in a more adult way, I guess you could say. Like there is a vibe as well. And then we also got the Death card. Wow. So a huge transformation, okay, an ending. So I feel like I can see this person coming to you and telling you, you know, everything that they heard about you, but I think it's gonna take a while before they do that, definitely. I feel like maybe you've even tried to ask them, hey, did so and so talk about me? And I can see them say no, like they didn't say anything. And then it's like they're busy covering up for the people that were like, you know, gossiping about you. And I feel like it would make anyone upset, it would make anyone mad, for real. So I just feel like they're not sure whether they should tell you what people are busy telling you, and I just feel like they're not really sure if they should tell people what they're saying about you, or if they should keep it to themselves, basically. But I can see this coming to an ending. I can see them confronting the people that gossip about you. I can see them trying to handle this by themselves. I can see them trying to put distance between them and you and the situation as well. Yeah. Like, I see them trying to change the subject. I can see them getting very fidgety, acting weird, acting distant, acting cold, wishy-washy energy, you know, canceling plans with you, just acting really, really, really weird. Because they're caught in the act, you know. And then we also got the 6 of Wands that came up, right? So I feel like after the situation is handled with, I feel like after they confront the people that were busy gossiping about you, it's going to be a really good thing, actually. So I think it's a good thing what they're busy doing, because I see afterwards people kind of giving you a lot of positive recognition. Like, I'm seeing something about people saying, wow, like, I didn't know this, and like, I don't know, people finding out something about you, but like a good thing, you know. It's like, I see them spreading positive rumors about you. I see them kind of hyping you up. I see them saying stuff like, yeah, you know, they're an awesome person, they're a hard worker. And like, I just feel like things might seem really down and like really bad right now, but I really feel like it's gonna get way better really soon. I just feel like karma will do its justice, basically. So everyone that's like, you know, been trying to talk about you and like, you know, do the 7 of Swords to you, I feel like they'll meet their fate, and it's kind of like you're gonna end up on top as well. Yeah, it's kind of like all publicity is good publicity in a way. So even if people are saying bad things about you, you know, as long as you're talking about you, you're relevant, and I guess that's all that matters, right? Like, there is a vibe as well. But yeah, something about social media, but people find it to be very attractive, definitely. And it's like, yeah, they don't care about the gossips, or they don't care about like what's being said about you. And then we also got the Temperance card. This does talk about balancing everything out. So I feel like it's kind of like when things are hot, like, you know, how do I say it? It's like I said about relevancy. It just feels like people are going to be talking about you now for like, you know, a few days, but then I think next week it's going to go back to normal, where it's like no one's talking about you. So I just feel like it's all about how much you want to be put in the spotlight, you know. If you want to confront these people, it's going to become a way bigger thing. But if you just leave it alone, and if you just let this person, you know, sort the situation out for you, even like instead of you doing it, I feel like it's gonna be way better as well. And like, I don't know if that's good advice or not, but literally I'm getting that vibe as well, where it's like they basically are sorting it out for you. But yeah, I think that they're only talking about you now, but like next week, like, you know, it's gonna be old news, basically. As for what they said about you, I don't think it's anything too mean. I just think it's about, like I said, about how you handled a certain situation. You know, maybe you stayed in a relationship where this person's busy cheating on you and they lied to you and you still stayed with them. Or maybe someone found out that you gave someone a blowjob or something. But it's something about, like, I don't want to say scandalous, but it seems something to do with a relationship. And it's like, yes, everybody's talking about it now, but like I said, in a week's time, like, they will all forget. No one's going to be talking about it. Everyone will, you know, move on and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 6. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and thank you so much for watching.